Welcome to the Glitch Report, your daily marketing botcast. Brought to you by Leadpages. Here are our hosts, Kai and Luna.
Okay, welcome back everyone for another deep dive into the marketing world. You know, it's always changing.
It is, yeah.
And we always find crazy stuff to talk about.
Always something new.
So today I thought we could go into three big stories that caught my eye. First, we've got, Facebook, or Meta, I guess we should say.
Sure.
And their big decision to stop all their fact-checking.
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll get into all the details of that.
Yeah.
Then, over on Reddit, remember, you know those AMAs? The Ask Me Anything?
Oh, yeah, those are fun.
Well, they've figured out a way to, make some money off of that.
To monetize.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty interesting how they're doing it. And then, to wrap things up, we'll zoom out a little bit and look at, the whole stock photography landscape.
Okay.
Because, Getty Images and Shutterstock.
Big names.
They're merging.
Huge, yeah.
Like, multi-billion-dollar deal.
Wow.
So lots to cover today.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So you ready to dive in?
Let's do it.
Okay, so Facebook, Meta, they're dropping their whole fact-checking program.
Wow.
Like completely.
So no more working with those.
Yeah, they were working with all these organizations, third-party groups.
Right.
Who would go through and,
fact check.
Flag stuff.
Right, all the posts and everything.
Yeah, if it seemed wrong or misleading.
Yeah, potentially false information.
Right, but now they're like, nope.
So what are they saying about why they're doing this?
Well, I mean, officially, they say they want to move towards more community, community-driven moderation. Yeah. But honestly, I think there's more to it than that.
Yeah, I think this fact-checking thing has been kind of controversial.
It has, yeah.
Is it effective? Some people think it's too slow, inconsistent.
Yeah, or they think is there bias?
Yeah, who are these fact-checkers? Do they have an agenda?
And I think Meta just got tired of dealing with that whole mess,
Yeah, I can see that. So are they just going to let anything go now?
Well, not exactly.
Yeah.
They're talking about looking at models like, X.
Yeah.
Formerly Twitter, they have that community notes thing.
Oh, right.
Where,
users can kind of add notes.
Users can, add context to posts.
Yeah, give more information.
So Meta's thinking of doing something similar.
It's putting the power in the hands of the users.
Exactly.
The wisdom of the crowds.
Yeah. And, in theory, if you've got enough people participating, the thinking is that the bad information will get, flagged and debunked.
Yeah, read it out. But I don't know, I have some questions.
Yeah, there are definitely some potential, downsides.
Yeah.
What about echo chambers?
Yeah.
Where everyone just sees what they already agree with.
And it just reinforces those beliefs.
Exactly.
And what about coordinated manipulation?
Right. What if people organize to spread misinformation?
Yeah, could that happen?
I mean, it's possible. So, it's kind of an experiment.
It is.
We'll have to see how it plays out.
Definitely something to keep an eye on.
All right, so let's move on to Reddit.
Okay.
They're doing something, it's pretty clever, I think. They're monetizing the AMAs.
Oh, the Ask Me Anythings.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. AMAs have always been this way for people to connect with, experts.
Yeah.
Celebrities. Brands even.
In a more, personal way.
Yeah. More authentic.
Yeah. You can ask them anything.
Right. And now Reddit's like, hey, we could make some money off this.
Smart. So how are they doing that?
Well, they're basically letting companies pay to promote their AMAs.
Oh, okay.
So, you can pay to get your AMA more visibility.
Get it seen by more people.
Yeah. You track engagement.
You see how many people are interacting.
You could even get people too, RSVP.
Oh, really?
So you know how many are coming.
Wow, that's interesting.
Pretty clever, right? And it's actually working. Like Sephora.
The makeup company.
Yeah, they did an AMA. And they had over 1,000 RSVPs.
Wow, that's impressive.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, very cool.
Have you ever, participated in an AMA?
I have, actually. Yeah, it was a while ago. But I was really curious about this this author who wrote a book I really liked. And they were doing an AMA. And I was like, oh, I got to ask them this question about, one of the characters. And they actually answered.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. And I mean, it was just so interesting to see how other people were engaging too.
Yeah.
You get to see what other people are curious about and what kind of questions they have.
Right.
It's really fascinating.
It's not just about engagement. Reddit's done some research on this.
Yeah.
And they found that these online conversations, they actually impact buying decisions.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Like they found that almost a quarter, 25% of recommendation posts on Reddit led people to brands or products they hadn't even considered before.
So people are seeing what others are saying, and it's making them consider new things. Wow, that's powerful.
It's the power of, you know, social proof.
Yeah, and word of mouth.
Yeah, word of mouth marketing.
People trust recommendations, especially from their peers, more than, you know, just seeing an ad.
Right, and Reddit's created this like perfect environment for that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, so let's zoom out now.
Okay.
And talk about this.
Yeah.
Getty Images, Shutterstock, merger.
The big one.
Yeah, it's massive. I mean, think about it. These are two biggest names.
Yeah, in stock photo.
In stock photography. Yeah. And they're combining.
Multi-billion-dollar deal.
It's huge.
Wow.
So what does this mean?
Yeah, what are the implications?
Well, for one thing, it's a sign of how the market's changing.
Yeah, things are changing fast.
Especially with, you know,
AI.
All these AI image generators.
Those are getting really good.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Getty and Shutterstock, they see this as a threat.
Yeah, potentially to their business.
Yeah. So they're merging to stay ahead of the curve.
Makes sense, yeah. So what are they doing to adapt?
Well, both of them have actually been experimenting with AI already.
Interesting. Like how?
Well, like Getty, they've developed their own AI image generator.
Wow, so they're embracing the technology.
They're doing it in a way that uses, you know, licensed photos.
Okay.
So they're still like respecting copyright.
Makes sense, yeah. What about Shutterstock?
Shutterstock, on the other hand, they've partnered with like big AI companies.
Oh, like who?
Like OpenAI.
Okay.
They're integrating that technology into their platform.
So different approaches, but both using AI.
Yeah. And now by merging, they can combine all their resources, all their expertise, and, you know, compete even better.
It's a smart move strategically.
But, you know, could this be bad for competition?
That's a good question.
Will they get too powerful?
Yeah.
It's possible.
I'm sure the regulators will be taking a close look at those.
Yeah, they'll probably scrutinize the deal.
To make sure everything's fair.
Right. It's always a concern when two giants in any industry combine forces.
Definitely.
So yeah, we've covered a lot today.
We have a lot of big changes.
Facebook, Meta, ditching fact-checking, Reddit, cashing in on those AMAs, and then Getty and Shutterstock becoming this like a mega stock photo company.
A stock photo superpower.
Yeah, exactly.
It really makes you think
about the future
of
like online information and marketing.
How we consume information, how we trust information.
Right. What happens when AI can create anything?
Yeah.
And platforms are, you know, stepping back from deciding what's true or not.
Yeah, big question.
It's a lot to think about.
It is.
So thanks for diving deep with us today.
Yeah, this was a good one.
If you want more information on all this stuff, you can check out the show notes. We'll have links there. And let us know what you think.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your thoughts
about all these changes.
Absolutely.
Until next time.
See ya.